Hello, welcome back to Valhalla. We're today going to buy a bloody CD because she's a little bit too distracted. 4 is the name of the cat or just my demons? Did I really show up or is she like the ghost? Hey! What do you mean by hey? What do you mean by hey? Well, let's go to work. I mean, there's not much to do in deal. Good evening! Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. I guess it is. Alma? Hey, Leonidas. What the fuck is Leonidas? I mean, what the fuck is Alma? Jillian. Marcello? Marcello? I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where is the boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit, I don't know what for, but she'll be back. She'll be back. No worries. Alrighty, Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? No, just something they made me say back in the instructions. I kinda sucks. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. Isn't that like a military stance? That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Yeah, like a resting military stance. I don't remember. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. To G... assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Bill Linkmore actually. The stoic looking duo, right? Yup, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Oh, I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we know each other for what? A few months? No? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there is usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. I could pretend to be more interested, you know? Should I be? Like my mom says, if you don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? Is that true? Well, what do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. I realize it's one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? I don't really know. Probably the creator of this game. Yeah. Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite a silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Damien. If she cannot accept you as a LARP, you dodge a bullet. Real life action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What do you role-play as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stinks, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Yeah, sure, that stuff. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stay with him, I eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that, you see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it, have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? What I'm finding fascinating, did you actually got attracted towards him because of his car? That's not. If he didn't have that car, you wouldn't give a shit about him? It's like, how does it work? Last night, your car doesn't count. A year ago, it was a messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I wouldn't have pushed the fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't miss having the worm of someone else at your side. Using them as pillow mixing. I'm losing my mind. Using them as a pillow, mixing the perfume with theirs, putting your hand on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pat your hand. Losing up, knowing they are there watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle Yuan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Andorea. Still, get me something weird, would you? Something weird? Ventriloquism? Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Here. Yeah, it fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leap at the chance to sell drinks that will be unmarketable otherwise. Oh, you know your orders are weird today? They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brandini and then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they were prepared just for an occasion like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that had simple science with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just pretty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They want to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadow, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating, no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what essentially a pad the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such person exists? Don't care. I mean, we have seen the action of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and practitioners using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really magic overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk of consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens break into these bars and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there is more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometimes for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me? That much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable, Jill? Jill? No, at this rate I might just crash by your apartment. That way you cannot just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid out our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone will fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react to nonchalantly. It's not fun. React a little bit, let me tease you for a sec. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitation? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up earlier. The earliest I ask you out is 10 AM, you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up earlier. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like I say, big brandini. Finally, Estelle my name. Big Brandini for the big rat girl. You know, Brandini is such a weird name. Is it though? It was originally supposed to replicate a martini. Problem is, BTC got a hold of that brand of Vermont that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Don't worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk. Not really, most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I always have found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day is a thrill. You meet with your client, or I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. What? For security reason, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or presenting me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time time proving my words because big boob equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protection of my identity is one of the reasons, but a few times I've shown myself. They weren't even risky or dangerous job. You round off the meal security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a Michelle nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Well, the questions. Just things I've been curious about and always forgot to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. I don't even read. Take care. Hello, Sugar. Oh. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my admin felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that cannot contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you are safe. You are flattered at the view of our house. Oh, Jesus Christ, Donovan. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the ones serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience, I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one, I got to turn to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says, the usual. Sure, this will work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? The girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? What the hell do you think you are talking to? I'm Donovan and D. Johnson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors for other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'll be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Oh, hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. The big titty Limi was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I got nothing. Everyone has price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here, she said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them is a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about journalists looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. Not too bad. It also saw this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it at high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with this shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said He said that a couple of years after that emergency hunt movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. You perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Lavalette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody, forgot I said anything. An interesting preview of tomorrow's news? Expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there is honestly nothing to share? I'm going to be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you ever heard of a group called the Harbingers? What the fuck? No, really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. Ambitious, I may say? I read their manifesto in the bathroom once, interesting piece of even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses, or something like that. I think I heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they are gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright kid, give me a bleeding chain so I can call it a day. Okay, bleeding chain. Bleeding chain! Bleeding chain! Bleeding chain! Here! Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this Dana at Zane's bar. Is this true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. Undefeated? Fucking Kenshiro. Of the West too. Morose after that incident with the Bass. Where is she? She's out running some errand. Bass? 6 years... Bass? 6 years ago, a cash strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced an enraged grizzly bear, she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? You know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. She hit so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. And you betting on her was the right choice. I don't know why. He's an asshole and a piece of shit, but sure you cannot not like Mr. Donovan, man. I know he will go. I know she's gonna win. I'm gonna bet on a fucking yacht too. Please come again. Yeah. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this episode and have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and good lovely bye.